morning. I'm Stan Gurka, and my guest today is Tim Long. Tim Long.
That's right,
Sorry
Tim.
about that.
I've been
Tim.
called worse.
At least I was close.
Yeah.
And he's going to tell us a little bit about the Belfry. I don't know if you are familiar with the Belfry. If you've passed by, it's a very unique experience. So we look forward to hearing what Tim has to say and what part he plays in the Belfry. So, Tim?
Well, I am just an actor, but you ask about the Belfry, and it's been around, I think this is the 53rd or 54th year. So I put it back in the mid-1960s when they started.
Wow.
And just as you said, Noblesville was pretty small back then.
Yeah.
But some of the early city fathers, I guess, wanted to have some theater and entertainment without driving all the way down to Indianapolis. And so it's located on what's now Greenfield Avenue and Union Chapel. There's a roundabout there. It's on the northwest corner. It's an old church building.
Yeah.
It's got to be at least 100 years old. I'm not for sure of that. But beautiful building, a great venue. It seats about 110 people.
That's comfortable.
So it's very small, very close, and a lot of fun. So they put on about 6 shows a year, including a children's show in the summertime. This past summer they had Little Mermaid with almost 60 children on the stage.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'd be challenging.
Yeah. So I was no part of that. Thank goodness.
I'm glad I wasn't photographing.
No, 60 kids. But the current show we're doing is called Done to Death. That makes fun of all types of murder and mystery genres. It was first written in 1970, and it makes fun of the Humphrey Bogart kind of thing, the Nick and Nora from The Thin Man, if you're familiar with them. There's an Agatha Christie character. There's a James Bond character, and Humphrey Bogart. It's a story about 5 has-been or once famous authors. I'd rather been a has-been than a never-been, you know. So we all get invited to this TV studio to work together and create a TV show. So then we go to an island, and then people start dying and things. So mysteries start happening, and it's very, very funny. I guarantee you'll laugh. He'll pay you money back if you don't laugh. But it is. We open this weekend. So 2 sold-out performances. There are 2 more weekends worth for us for shows. So this coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then the following Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The weekend shows are at 8 o'clock, and the Sunday matinees are at 2. You can call the phone number and reserve tickets, or the website is also on the screen there as well, and order those tickets. But this is the first show of the season. It's kind of like schools. They start in September and go from that. But
so So it's Friday at 8, Saturday at 8,
correct,
and Sunday at 2:30 matinee.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
2
so
o'clock.
There's 3 shows per weekend.
Correct.
So if we want to go, we don't want to wait too long.
No, and you really you'd want to call and make reservations or go online and buy the tickets, because it will sell out. Those matinee shows very often sell out early. So get on the hook right away and get on there. You don't want to miss it. The audiences laughed quite a bit. So in fact, they laughed when I got shot. I'm not sure what that means. They were and I had friends in the audience too.
But you came back.
I did.
All right.
I'm back.
That was good.
For more.
Yeah. By the way, how much are the tickets?
Well, that's a good question. You'd think I would know that, wouldn't you? I believe they're around $15, but there's a discount for senior citizens and children, but I'm not exactly sure what that was.
So it's more of the price of a movie than the big sporting event.
Well, absolutely.
Very affordable.
And refreshments are there. They cost $1 each. I do know that.
Really? Wow.
And a lot of that, the profit for that goes toward a scholarship fund for some up-and-coming teenagers.
That's a 64 price.
That
For a
yes.
64 scholarship, that's very reasonable. You can't get much for $1 anymore.
No, but you can get a Coke or a cookie or a candy bar. So
That sounds good. That's
it
great.
works great. And you can see me. And 14 other people who are in the show. But I play one of the actors. I play an aging actor. I'm the oldest one.
Oh, really?
Thankfully, yes, I know.
Younger than me.
Young at heart too. But the and then in the 30s switched over to the Sam Spade, Humphrey Bogart type of character, and they make fun of that and make fun of pretty much everything in the show. There are 5 more shows coming this year. There'll be another one around Thanksgiving time. It's a Christmas called Christmas Cactus, but it's about a detective and it's a cute little story. And then One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is coming up. Now that's not a real comedy, but you might remember Jack Nicholson and Louise Fletcher in the movie. And then Nonsense 2, it'll be a musical that is just hysterical. If you didn't see Nonsense 1, the story of 5 nuns who are trying to raise some funds to save their church and school, this is the follow-up to that. It's very, very funny. Along with Brighton Beach Memory, and then the kids show next summer, Camp Rock, the musical. I have no idea what that is, but I guess I should. I'm a grandpa. I should know these things. But it's the Belfry has done 5-6 shows every year. Lots of great things. It is almost always a family-oriented place. Now, Brighton Beach Memory, you may not want to bring the little kids to. It's a coming-of-age story. So maybe some teenagers. It's a boy coming of age and dealing with girlfriends and parents and school and decisions like that. But still, there's never any major cussing at the Belfry. It's a wonderful place. It's my favorite place to do a show. Nancy Lafferty, by the way, is the director for this show. It's her first time directing at the Belfry, but she's directed school plays and other community theater events. So it is one of the most fun plays I've ever been a part of, which is a great compliment to Nancy and the Belfry.
So, are the actors mostly from around Noblesville, from around town?
I think a lot of them are, actually. I did live in Noblesville for a bit, kind of between marriages, and I would love to call Noblesville my hometown. It is. I love coming up here for restaurants and theater and the movie theater. But some of the 15 people on the play, I would guess that at least half or more are from Belfry or from Noblesville. I mean, and a lot of the board members, Charlie McMillan, you may know Charlie, and Mark Toomey, and just so many of them are from the board. I don't want to start naming names; I'll forget them.
Yeah, no, that's good.
But it is a wonderful organization.
Okay, well, that sounds great. This will be on the website, so they can see the upcoming 6 shows.
Oh, absolutely. See what the rest of the shows. They can purchase tickets. There's season passes. There's also something called a Flex Pass that helps you buy a number of tickets for less than if you would, if you went to every show. Or you can use a Flex Pass. I'm getting to the area that I'm not really the expert on, but again, I pretty much get in free for every show that I perform in.
That's not bad.
Which is nice, but my wife has to pay. So, but the Flex Pass, let's suppose you buy 6 tickets, you could go all 6 to one performance if you want to, but that still saves you over the individual price. So it's a good deal. That information will be on the website or the phone number, and leave a message, and they can call you back and give you that answer.
Okay, well, it sounds. I know my wife and I enjoy this show on PBS with a group of retired detectives, and it's like you're old and gray, but you're okay.
And you will get a lot of the references on
Yeah.
here. Other people may not, but
And yet you still have James Bond in there.
James. Well, he's
So that's
he's the young
Uh-huh.
author, and that was
Yeah.
just recent. But he's got things like a pencil radio to contact the CIA with, and
Kind of a Get
and the older
Smart.
one with it gets definitely more Get Smart than James Bond. I get to perform someone, or actually kill someone with an innocent seeming comb, of all things. So it is a wonderful story, and you will laugh again, I guarantee you.
So we're going to have fun. It's very affordable. It's family friendly. And we may see some of our teachers and neighbors and others in there that we recognize. So that should be good. And it's easy to find now.
Extremely easy.
Not
to
as
find.
easy as before.
Greenfield Avenue and Union Chapel at the roundabout.
Okay,
Just
so we
keep
go from
going
one
round and
roundabout to the other.
Pretty much.
Okay. Okay. Well, that sounds great. And you've got 4 opportunities this weekend plus Sunday matinee to bring the family out, see a very affordable, family-friendly show, which sounds like a lot of fun. I know mysteries, if you go to Hulu or Netflix, there's a whole series of mysteries that obviously are quite popular. So there should be a lot of people.
So hopefully we'll see you and your wife there.
We'll work on it. We'll plan on it. And you don't want to wait because there's only, 120 seats?
Yeah, and they do sell out.
Okay. Well, great. Well, Tim, I
All
appreciate
right.
you being
Stan,
here.
thank you
Thanks
very
a lot.
much.
Tell us a little bit more about the Belfry. And we're here thanks to Jim Wofford, who allows us to use his studio and broadcast this for us. I'm Stan Gurka from Primerica Financial Services, and we teach people how money works, and Jim teaches people how to advertise with shirts and banners and signs and whatever else you need down here at Logan Street. So be sure to support him when you can. Thanks, and you'll have a great day.